Am I the a-hole for refusing to make my sister's autistic son leave my wedding, even though my fiancé's parents threatened to walk out? This happened a few weeks ago, and things are still tense. I, 28F, recently got married to my now husband, 30M. We planned a medium-sized wedding, about 80 guests, fairly traditional, nothing super fancy. My sister, 32F, has a 9-year-old son, Jamie, who is on the spectrum. He's verbal but gets overstimulated easily and sometimes makes sudden loud noises or flaps his hands. We all love Jamie, and my sister takes amazing care of him. I've always included him in events and made sure he felt welcome. Fast forward to the wedding, Jamie was seated at the family table and my sister had headphones, fidgets, a sensory kit, all that. During the ceremony, he made a couple of noises, nothing major, just excited squeals. It honestly didn't bother me. I barely noticed. But apparently, my fiancé's parents were livid and called it disruptive. They pulled him aside after and asked him why a child like that was even invited to a formal event. They told him either Jamie had to leave before the reception or they would. My husband told me about it during cocktail hour. I was furious. I said, if they leave, they leave. I'm not kicking out my nephew because they can't handle a child being happy at a wedding. He backed me up and Jamie stayed. They ended up walking out right before dinner. No speech, no toast, nothing. His dad called me a self-centered brat later and said I ruined their son's big day for a performative inclusion stunt. My sister cried when she found out. Jamie didn't fully understand, but he asked why some people don't like my happy sounds. Since then, there's been a rift. My in-laws think I disrespected them. Some of my own family members said I could have just asked my sister to bring Jamie to the ceremony but not the reception, and compromised to keep the peace. But to me, that felt like telling my sister her son is a problem we need to hide. So, am I the a-hole for choosing my nephew over keeping the in-laws happy at my wedding?
Why did anyone tell your sister? And why tell Jamie? Just let them leave and move on. They can go pout at home. Children are people too. Your in-laws were out of line telling you which people you could invite to your own wedding.
Yeah, performative inclusive stunt is what sealed it for me. Ableist bigots generally aren't smart enough to use those words. Instead, they use slurs.
Oh, I've heard bigots use that in addition to using slurs. It's usually the highly educated ableist bigots that use performative inclusive stunt. Just because a person is a bigot doesn't mean they're stupid and lack education. They just lack empathy.
In my opinion, if I was the husband, I wouldn't have even said anything and shut my parents down instantly, and also tell them if they are about to walk out of my wedding, they'd be ruining my wedding.
Not the a-hole. To hell with your ignorant, selfish in-laws.
So, what do you think? Please leave a comment, like, share and subscribe.